Hey, this is Taylor here at Truck World RVA. Today we're going to take some time and look at this 2022 Ford F600. It's a 6.7 Powerstroke, 10-speed automatic, 4-wheel drive, just under 105,000 total miles on the truck. Has an 11-foot IMT Dominator service body, a 7500 22 series crane, CAS 40P hydraulic compressor, 2 sets of drawers in the driver 1 and driver 2 compartment. Pretty nice truck all the way around. Does have a fuel tank in the bed of the truck as well. The entire body was just sandblasted and repainted. New bed liner applied to the bin fronts and the rear of the bumper. The bed is one that we refurbished and remounted here. It's a 2018 year model bed. All the equipment on it is from 2018 as well. The bed came to us out of Texas, so we repainted it so it matched the truck. Just had kind of scratches and some paint peel, but there was no rust inside the bed whatsoever. Now the goal of these videos is to show you everything about the truck as if you were here looking at it in person. So in the first half of the video, we're going to go over the cosmetic condition of the truck and the service body. We'll look inside all the compartments, look up underneath the truck as well. In the second half of the video, we'll do a cold start, a drive, take a look at the engine, and then run out all of the equipment on the truck. If at any point in time you have any questions or need any additional photos, videos, or information, feel free to call or text 804-716-8487 anytime. Again, I'm happy to send over any additional photos, videos, or info you might need. My goal is for expectations and reality to perfectly align, so I try to be as transparent and as thorough as I can when doing these videos, so that when you come to see the truck in person, you already know exactly what you're looking at, and any cosmetic imperfections are already clearly stated. Cloth interior, you do have some staining there on the center console, some staining as well on the seat bottom itself, just typical staining that you'll get in a cloth interior. Now this truck originally was just a flatbed truck, so when we remounted the bed, we also installed a brand new PTO and pump. But this truck was not originally a service body truck. We'll take a look at the engine hours when I go to drive the truck. It does have brand new Falcons all the way around, so 6 new tires just installed. If you'd like a full list of all the service just performed on the truck, I can send that over to you as well. We use all OEM parts when reconditioning our trucks, and I can send you parts and labor receipts for everything just completed. You do have some rock chipping here along the front edge of the hood. A couple small scratches there, as well as a ding. Overall, the front's pretty clean. No dings or dents on the chrome front bumper. And other than just some rock chips along the front edge of this hood, that's really the only thing I see that needs to be pointed out on the front clip there. Passenger side of the truck is clean as well. No dings, dents, or scratches on the passenger side door, cab corner, or fender. It's just a leaf up there. Power locks, power windows, and cruise control. 1 key for the truck and 2 keys for the service body. You have some staining here along the trim pieces on the door, on that door card. Some more staining here on this seat. That's pretty deep staining. I can have the detailer try to hit that a little bit more. If we're not able to get this off in detail, what I'll do is just get a new factory seat bottom from Ford and put it in here. I didn't notice that until just now, but that will be addressed one way or the other, whether through detail or just installing a new seat bottom. Again, it's an 11-foot IMT Dominator service body. Excellent condition all the way around. Like I said, brand new paint, new bed liner applied as well. The bed really shows like new. All the doors close, latch, lock, and seal as they should. We do have the bin keys, as I mentioned, 2 keys for the bins. All these lock cylinders are keyed the same, so the same set of keys will operate all the lock cylinders. Now, we do not paint the interior of the compartments at all, so they show just how they showed when the bed came in to us. 3 sets of shelving on the left-hand side inside of here, and then your torch bottle racks. You have your holders there to secure your torch bottles. So nice tall torch compartment here. This other compartment is also stepped up. Bunch of shelves inside of here, so lots of storage there. Again, no rust whatsoever inside the bed. You do have these interior compartment lights as well as some exterior work lights as well. Now you can move these shelves up and down on those inner tabs. You could also add more shelves in if you'd like. Very easy to mix and match and add shelves. Again, bone dry underneath, no rust in the bed. Coming to the crane side, wheel well compartment. On the bottom here, you have the slide out tray. And then 1 shelf inside of here. Underneath the crane, just kind of like a storage bin to set stuff in, and then it won't slide off the bed. Inside the crane compartment, this is the drip tray. We just need to reinstall that right up here. It goes underneath the crane. But you can see the body control panel here controls all the body lights as well as the outriggers. That hour meter is not correct on the chassis. That's what it's showing for the crane and compressor. I rarely find that those hour meters are correct. We'll get a reading off the compressor as well. It's probably different. You have your Reelcraft hose reel there in the bottom, your air regulator and dryer. Shot of the load chart. So again, it's a 7,500 pound capacity, 22 foot, 2-stage hydraulic extension. That crane is run off a factory wireless remote. So the remote turns the compressor on and off and also runs the crane. Hydraulic extending outrigger. The outriggers are hydraulic up and down. Bumper compartment is clean. You have a tow hitch receiver on the truck, as well as trailer brake wiring. 1 step there on the left-hand side. You have the factory master lock here for the bed, so you push that in, put a padlock through it. It'll lock the entire bed side all the way down at once. Again, bed liner was redone inside of the bed as well, and applied to the bin tops. So very nice, pretty factory looking finish overall. The people that we have that do our beds do a really good job. Coming around to the driver's side rear, we have 3 more shelves inside of this compartment. This shelf is more of a homemade type of deal, but it seems like it's in there securely enough. And then another shelf down there. Again, these are really easy compartments to add shelves just because of these nice tabs here, and then you have these that just slide across. Over the driver wheel well, we have 1 more sliding tray here. Another shelf up here, tons of extra dividers laying on top of there. I do have a drawer sitting loose in that compartment. So that drawer right there belongs right up here. So we can reinstall that up there. But 2 full sets of IMT drawers in the driver 1 and driver 2 compartment. Pretty nice set of drawers. These all slide as they should. All the latches are nice and secure. and it's a floor-to-ceiling set inside of both compartments. This gas shock is a little weak, so we'll replace this gas shock as well. Just one thing to note, sometimes when I do videos, we haven't completely finished going through some of the details. I have somebody here that all they do is go through latches, gas shocks, drawers, all the little details on a bed, lighting. So if there's anything I notate in a video that we'll take care of, you can always ask to confirm, but anything like that, like the gas shock being loose, is stuff as soon as I'm done a video, I make a list and then we take care of it. So it's one of the other good things about doing the videos, other than just showing the truck. It also gives me the opportunity to go through every compartment, every operation of everything, and kind of do a final once over check. It's a CAS 40P hydraulic compressor, so the compressor shows 26 hours. And again, 2018 manufacture date. We'll look back inside the bed, see if I can see that bed tag. It's kind of tucked back in there. Hard to see. I don't think I'll be able to get a shot of it on the video. There we go. 8/15/2018 manufacture date on the body as well. Well, that about wraps up the cosmetic portion of this demo video. I'm gonna hop in the truck and take it for a quick spin. And then when I come back, we'll look at the engine and run all the equipment on it. If you have any questions at this point in time, just call 804-716-8487. $104,802 on the miles, 4408 total engine hours, 2175 idle hours. Kind of crowded up here today. Plenty of power, shifts through the gears nicely. Again, it is four-wheel drive as well. I got a car coming over there I gotta wait for. So a pro to the F600, and I'm sure you already know this, is you have the 22,000 GVWR, so a little bit beefier suspension here, a little bit more payload. Most of your F550 19.5 service trucks are probably going to be overloaded once you add tools to it. The goal with the F600 is that even with tools added, you should still be at or under the weight you need to be. I'm going to back the truck up right here, and then we'll take a look at the engine and run out the crank. Now once again, there's ample lighting all over the bed. You have a side-mounted work light on the passenger front corner. Two boom tip mounted work lights as well up on the crane boom. The torch compartment does not have any interior lighting. You do have this interior strip lighting throughout all the other compartments. Two more work lights on the rear. This one is out, so we will replace this. We'll probably just go ahead and replace both so they match. And then again, interior work lighting throughout the remainder of the compartments here. In your drawer compartments, and then one more side-mounted work light here on the passenger side of the truck. So ample lighting all the way throughout the truck. Wouldn't really need to add anything from a lighting perspective. Again, the outriggers, fully hydraulic. So hydraulic extension as well as hydraulic up and down. Outrigger tubes are nice and clean. No leak down on the cylinders. Now, as I mentioned before, the crane is run off a factory wireless remote, fully proportional. So the trigger does control the speed of the crane operation. Most of what I'll do here is full speed, but you are able to feather that speed really nicely off the trigger. Again, it's a 7,500 pound maximum lifting capacity with a 2-stage hydraulic extension out to 22 feet of total reach. Not that it matters, but this is my favorite version of IMT's remote. They've made quite a few over the years. The dual joystick one is okay, I guess, but I really like just the simple toggle. They make a really good housing for their remotes. Pretty substantial remote. Go ahead and test that tube lock and make sure it works. I'll see if it locks me out when I hit that bracket there. Got to the extension before it locked me out. Let me winch up. Tube lock works as it should. When I hit that bracket, it does not allow me to go up any further. Take a look at the crane head and the inner boom. So nice and clean down both sides. Wear pads look good. I have plenty of thickness left on those wear pads, if you can see those right there, in both boom sections. Actually, that inner boom section looks even thicker. Kind of hard to see with that shadow. But good thickness left on the wear pads. Again, that's out to the full extension of 22 feet. And I'll just show you here. I can just barely pull that trigger. I can ease that crane up. But again, that's full speed operation there. So lots of speed off the crane. All the functions are super smooth. Trying to operate it around that tree limb there. slot in that rotation gear. When you stop it, it stops right where you let it off, super tight. Now, as I mentioned as well, the compressor is also run off the remote, so you just hit the arrow on right here. That compressor will come on. You can turn it off from that same toggle on the remote there. We'll cap the end of that hose. It needs to be cut and put a cap on it. Builds up to about 150 PSI. And once it airs out some more, it'll cut back on. Again, you just hit that button one more time and the compressor will turn off. Hey, thanks again for taking the time to watch this video. Once again, it's a 2022 model F600, 105,000 miles, IMT Dominator service body with a 7,500 pound crane. If you have any questions or need any additional photos, videos, or information, feel free to call or text 804-716-8487. This is all I buy and sell. If you're looking for something similar, please feel free to reach out and let me know. I have more trucks coming in on a daily basis, all different sizes, configurations, makes and models. So if it's a service truck you're in the market for, let me know. But thanks again for taking the time to watch this video.